Welcome guys, we're back with another episode of Drone Swarm, and let's begin. Jump straight into it. Has been a while since I played.
Our mission is to intercept and capture the hostile ship. They want everyone alive, but if the ship gets destroyed, the Vor won't be too hung up about it. Sensors show it's a medical ship, but this feels wrong. Like kicking someone who's already down.
I feel you. But if we don't take care of this, they will recover and fight us again.
I'll go hull integrity 75%.
We will take it from here. You can leave now.
We never have to do something like that again.
Okay. Cool. Not there yet. Still need a bit more experience for that.
The Vor intercepted a mayday call from a Dashan vessel that went missing 3 years ago. One of their spies was on that ship, and the Vor want him back.
Rogue AI? What is the meaning of this?
Rogue AI vessels identified. As usual, no life signs.
Let's get rid of this side first.
We're down to 75% hull integrity.
What the hell?
AI must have installed the distress beacon after scavenging the ship it originally belonged to.
I would say examine the debris.
Activate the beacon by accident, or did they use it as a rule?
Okay. That's a bit loud. sure I have more in this one. Oh well. Yeah, up to it, okay. Yep. Just throw that one over. Spoiled for kinetic drones. I don't use the kinetic drones that much. Oh well, main mission, here we come.
The system is ruled by the Vor, so finally some downtime to talk about the relief effort.
Argo! We are under attack! Assist!
So much for downtime then. Let's help them first.
Hurry! Push the evacuation pods to our recovery area! They must not hit any debris! The Dashan will arrive soon!
Dashan presence detected. More vessels are coming in. We're down to 75% hull integrity. Sir, we're already down to 50% hull integrity.
Argo, this is Captain Ying. Thanks for your assistance.
You're welcome, but we need your assistance too. We need to send a relief package back to Earth.
Well, I was only supposed to do one. Damn it. Oh.
Stabilizing the situation back home with nutrition and medicine is paramount right now. Can we count on your support?
Surely with technology as advanced as the Swarm, there is little we can do that you cannot.
Well, Earth technology is less sophisticated than yours.
That is surprising. I will communicate the state of Earth and your request. With your continued assistance, I am sure it shall be granted. Speaking of which, there is this neutral space station. A Dashan terrorist cell is said to operate from there, but we cannot seize it ourselves without serious political repercussions. You, on the other hand, could you begin to investigate?
Again, doing their dirty work. At least this time, it's only an investigation.
We also just gave them more leverage over us. Now they know we've got only this single powerful ship.
Yes, and you also told them your weakness. Earth. That's it? Okay.
This is neutral space. At least here we won't be fired upon. Hopefully. There are several communication beacons close by. We might be able to gather intel by tapping into them. Eva, can we use the swarm to monitor their communications?
Sorry, what? Well, yes. Order the swarm to approach those beacons.
Those flak batteries there will tear apart the swarm, brother. Best we keep a wall between them and us.
Meanwhile, we... Wait,
Well, at least we found Space Vegas.
so we aren't the only species who fell to this particular vice. Perhaps we may gamble for a new planet. Just saying, might be an option.
Well, I don't...
The famous Argo has deigned us with a visit. Wonderful. I only wish they were not here to spy on us. Unfortunately, my hands are tied. Discretion is the one rule we do not break.
They're attacking! Battle stations!
Misunderstanding. Of course you were not spying on us. All you needed is the location of the rebel outpost, right? I'll eagerly share this valuable information with you as a gift between friends, you understand?
Of course. Between friends.
Exactly. Your honest reputation is absolutely warranted. I'm sending over the coordinates now, so you can be on your way in no time.
Excellent work, Argo. While our scientists work on the relief package for Earth, join us in visiting this Dashan outpost. We will obtain more information about their operation there and destroy them.
They are already assembling a relief package? I did not expect this.
Sounds to me like they're baiting us. Play nice and you'll get a treat.
I'm afraid you are correct.
It's 2 harvesters and that's it. Okay. That is one that we need.
Dashan vessels, identified as hostile. More vessels are coming in.
Mothership enhances friendly ships around it. Highly resilient. Deadly to drones.
We're down to 75% hull integrity. Sir, we're already down to 50% hull integrity. It's getting close. Our hull is down to 25%. Captain, protect the Argo now. We're at 15%.
It's gonna be a hard fight. Skip.
Dashan vessels identified as hostile. Dashan warp signatures detected. Down to 75% hull integrity. Our hull integrity is at 50%. Hull integrity is at 25%. Protect the Argo! Dashan warp signatures detected.
Frigates, advances on midship. Starting to get a collection here.
The sensors show absolutely nothing. Something must be blocking. Anyway, the Vor fleet we're meeting with told us to jump in at the same time, so everyone, be ready.
Argo, this is Captain Sucha. Watch the perimeter while we send a ship to investigate the structure.
Where are we? Oh, my head hurts.
Yeah, she's being taken over by the sphere or something.
A trap! Everyone, prepare for battle.
Why are the Vor not doing anything?
We lost contact. This was all a setup to get to us. Look at that fleet. They're here to destroy us once and for all. Defend the Argo! Dashan presence detected. More vessels are coming in. Argo hull integrity 75%.
Argo, Captain Sutra again. We will leave the flagship to you while we engage the fleet. Protect the salvaging team that is extracting the Dashan data core. Without it, this mission will fail.
But our mission was a success. The retrieved data core revealed their main base of operations in this cluster. It is likely that they keep their main database there too.
Which just might contain the location of another suitable planet.
If we go to this main base, a lot of Dashan will die.
But if we don't, even more of our people will die. There's no choice here. The sphere guided us so far.
Amazing. The sphere knows how we can split the swarm. This is fascinating.
Brother, this is difficult to maintain. But I see how it can be used to give us an edge in combat. I can choose from which swarm the drones go out to attack. This would make us very responsive whenever mobility is required.
Yeah, it's starting to take them over or something, because you pull off drones at the location, spread out, strike fastest. All defenses now part of the top drone by quick establish outposts, we can distract the enemy and throw them. Okay.
Entering the system now. According to sensors, our allies are already there.
Maybe they're handling their problems themselves for a change. Wouldn't that be novel?
Yeah, that wouldn't happen.
Last chance, Dashan Builder. Hand over the deactivation codes.
What's going on here?
We got their elders. Interrogating about... Reinforcements incoming! Argo, you deal with them!
Dashan presence detected.
Fragile. Packs a wide area, deadly to drones. Okay.
Dashan warp signatures detected. Madness!
Barbarians! There's no need to slaughter civilians!
I did not think they would go so far!
Dashan warp signatures detected.
There's enhances and repairs, etc. Oh, for fuck's sake, they are getting ridiculous.
Successful. The Elders spat out the deactivation codes for their main base defenses.
Well, at least some of them will survive this massacre then.
Cargo Fleet Commander Intimate here. We are done.
There was no reason to slaughter them all.
They were terrorists and collaborators. They had to be punished. Now, about the next mission. The Dashan base is heavily defended, but we have the deactivation codes now.
Enough! We won't help you. Not until the relief package is sent. We've done enough in your name.
I see. I will inform my superiors of your request. Ah, you're in luck. I've just received your relief package this very moment. Sending it over now.
Package received, Captain. Sending the information back home.
At least they delivered. If late. Eva?
What? Oh, yes. Apologies. Just give me a moment to validate it. Oh, this is magnificent. Our fellow scientists back home have already started constructing machinery that should allow us to transmute everyday matter into the elements we so desperately need.
Great, but will it work?
Well, I cannot conceive why not. All we lacked was some left-field mathematics. If the Dirac quantum folds with...
Argo Bridge to Eva, we're dying for a simple explanation over here.
It's a way to produce high-energy nutrition droplets. I hope they taste better than they look.
I think I'll pass. Anyway, I assume none of us wants to work with a Vor longer than we have to. So let's get back to finding New Earth.
Meet me at these coordinates. We'll deactivate the defenses and strike at their base there.
All those lives for a couple of codes?
Unbelievable. But at least Earth got a respite. Though it's strange how fast they suddenly had the package ready.
I still cannot decide whether the Vor truly need us or merely use us to spare their own fleets.
Well, that was interesting. At least we got some relief, but I don't know why we didn't do it earlier and be like, yeah, these guys are monsters. Why are we working with them?
According to the Vor, the last of the pirates from, well, Space Vegas are hiding in this system. To make the cluster safer, we should eliminate the rest of their ships.
They found us! Everyone to their stations! here.
We're down to 75% hull integrity. Hull integrity is at 25%. Protect the Argo!
How did it go from 100 to 0 in... Damn it.
They found us! Everyone to their stations!
Is down to 75%.
Only very few command vessels are outfitted with these modules. I don't know how it works, but once we install it, it will boost all nearby allies. Boost all close by allied ships, increase hull durability, increase shield strength, increases rate of fire. That one be better? Yeah, let's try that one.
We got a tip from an old friend. Remember nice Baron Lemeth we saved a while ago? A rival of his transports goods that we could use. It would be horrible if they never reached their destination.
So, helping him did pay off.
I'll change my opinion when I see what these goods really are.
Always explosive missiles, quick and hard to hit. Wait, isn't that what I just fought last round?
Hostile Vol presence confirmed.
Combat cruiser, heavy damage, explosive open up walls, and shields prevent attack from front. Did this one next?
More enemies folding in.
Oh.
His wife. What's the big deal? He can just get another one.
Yeah, I doubt I feel bad about this guy dying.
Shields adopt location of the drone.
hull is down to 75%. Sir, we're already down to 50% hull integrity. It's getting close. Our hull is down to 25%. All right. I admit, it was worth it.
Deploys mines on the battlefield, which triggers if an enemy gets close. Okay, so they do spread out. I will try that one for the last battle. At least I believe it is.
This is a Dashan main base with a big database. They said there might be information about a suitable planet for us in there. The automated defenses should be deactivated thanks to the code the Vor extracted from that poor Dashan elder.
Color me surprised if these data cores indeed hold a suitable planet. Why are the defenses still active?
Battle first, questions later. The swarm is being decimated. Our hull is down to 75%.
Why didn't you use the deactivation codes earlier?
I see you had little problem with it, but they're here now. We didn't know when you would arrive. Come now, let's concentrate on this mission. Just protect the communication ship for as long as we need to extract the data.
Dashan vessels, identified as hostile. Let's get to it then. Oh, for the love of... to Vor. How much longer do you need?
It will take a bit longer.
More vessels are coming in.
We are done, and so are you. Now all we need is to burn everything.
Come again?
Don't worry. This is not the planet you wanted, but according to the data, there seems to be one for you in the next cluster.
But why torch this one? Or the people?
They are Dashan. Because of them, you are still without a new home. But don't worry. Thanks to the information we gathered today, we are going to dismantle the Dashan cell in this cluster.
Kylie, let's jump out.
Entry coordinates with the next cluster received. Putting them in now. You've been really quiet lately. Are you okay, Eva?
All is calm. It is peaceful, and I was so confused, so angry. But there is no need for that now.
Sounds promising, I think. Just maybe you should see a doctor about this.
Are they finally seeing how horrible the Vor are?
The Dashan will try to destroy the beacons to activate the gate. We will prevent this and eliminate the Dashan ships. After this is done, we can jump through the gate ourselves. Here they are! Mission accomplished. Let's activate the gate now.
Final.
We've arrived. The Vor commander is going to fill us in on the potential new Earth.
Let's not get our hopes up just yet.
Well met, Argo. He promised you a new world, and the Vor always keep their promises. We learned from the data we acquired about a suitable planet sacred to the Dashan. Though we don't know yet where exactly it is, we are optimistic about securing the coordinates soon. Then we will help you take it from the Dashan, and finally, chase them out of this cluster.
How many more Dashan need to die for our survival?
Meet Captain Ilan at these coordinates. She'll have further instructions for you.
This was unexpected.
You have to admit, the irony of taking a planet from the Dashan after they destroyed New Earth.
Me neither. I've not been myself recently either. I do not know what the sphere is doing to me, but I am not afraid of it anymore. You are the only one who can fulfill Aiden's will, Carter. Remember that.
The situation on Earth is stabilized for now, but the blow of losing New Earth can still be felt. Commander Kylie J did an admirable job of holding everything together, even in my stead. The swarm is still under my control, but my connection to Aiden is gone. He hasn't spoken to me for weeks now. This took more out of me than expected. Also, Eva's connection to the sphere has changed. She seems absent, fearful sometimes. Today, though, she was better for the first time in weeks. Nathaniel's faith is unshakable, as ever, just as his distrust towards our allies. I can't blame him, though. The Vor deceived us. An empire that commits genocide. I can't wait for us to be done with them.
We just entered another cluster. As you know, the Vor have hinted at a new home here.
Hope it lasts longer than the last one.
Do we know anything about it?
Not yet. Our goal for now is to get it out of Dashan control. That won't be easy.
Even less so if the Vor keep deceiving us.
The Vor know we will do everything to get that planet. If we lose now, all these sacrifices were for nothing. I will not let that happen. We must prevail.
Anyway guys, I think I'll end that one there. Hope you liked it. See you next one.